Okay, we have seen how to write programs. Three programs we have seen. First program reads the student marks into an array, prints the same. First one is finished. This is the first program which we have written. And the second program which we have written is reads marks of students into an array and finds the class average and display the average along with the marks. What we have done? We have done this is for reading the marks of the array. Reading the marks are elements of the values, and this is to display the values. This is we have written the second program. We have also written the third program. What is the third program? Reads set of student marks into an array and calculates the average of those marks whose marks are more than the class average. First we found the class average, and once the class average, first we have found the class average, and once we find the class average, we check all the marks whether the marks is greater than or equal to the class average. If the class marks are greater, we are adding to some variable sum and we are calculating the total value, right? Average is equal to total sum by number of students who got above the class average. Once we have got this, then we are printing those values. This is the how we have written. Now we will see next program. What is the program? Next program is write a program to read a set of numbers into an integer array and check whether the given number n, read another number n, whether this is present in the array or not. We'll see how to write the code. So what we are supposed to do, we need to start from the beginning. Hash include stdio.h and I'll define variable hash define n10 and void main, and I'll write the code. Now I need to declare a variable I, and I want to declare an array of size n, and I need to declare a variable small n, which I need to find out whether this number is present or not. Number the value of n is present in my array or not. We need to find out. So for that, I am declaring a variable n is present or not. Okay. Next, what I'm supposed to do, I need to ask the user printf /n, enter the elements of array A, and we'll write a loop to read the elements. I think everyone might be understood how to read the values using a scanf. Scanf %d. Do we need to ask the user to enter a of 0 or a of 1? If we want to do like that, we need to write a printf statement also. Printf /n, enter value of a %d. We'll ask the user to enter the a of 0, or if you want to write first element, second element, third element like this, you need to write I plus 1. Now we will see with I only, a of 0, a of 1, a of 2 like that. We'll see, and later on we'll change the code. Scanf %d ampersand of a of I. So this loop reads all the elements of the array. Loop ఏం చేస్తుంది? Reads all the elements. ఎక్కడి నుంచి స్టార్ట్ అవుతాయి ఎలిమెంట్స్? array elements ఏమని చెప్పాం? Index always starts from 0 అని చెప్పాం. 0 to, because n is 10, I read all the elements. What are the elements? It reads a of 0, a of 1, a of 2, a of so on up to ఎంతవరకు వస్తుంది? a of 8 and a of 9. ఈ వాల్యూస్ అన్ని it will read. So once I finish the reading of all the elements, ఏం చేయాలి నేను? Next I need to read what is the value I need to find out. So I'll ask the user to enter, let us say /n. What we are supposed to do? Enter the value to be searched. Searched for, let us say, if you want to write searched for, you can write. And దేంట్లో రీడ్ చేయాలి అది? ఆ వాల్యూ ఎంటర్ చేసిన వాల్యూ we need to read into the variable n. సో ఇదేం చేస్తుంది? This statement asks the user to enter the value of n value read chesi. Once I finish reading all the elements of the array and I finish the reading of the element to be searched for. Once this is done, then I need to write a loop to search whether the element is there or not. So how to write? I need to search for, ఎక్కడి నుంచి సెర్చ్ చేయాలి? ఫస్ట్ ఎలిమెంట్ నుంచి లాస్ట్ ఎలిమెంట్ వరకు చెక్ చేయాలి. సో ఫర్ I is equal to 0 నుంచి స్టార్ట్ చేస్తాం అండ్ విల్ సెర్చ్ ఫర్ ఆల్ ది ఎలిమెంట్స్. ఏమని చెక్ చేయాలి? ఇఫ్ a of I double equivalent to n, that means given value is equivalent to n, ఏమనాలి మనం? then we need to come out of the loop, right? So how to come out of the loop? We'll write break. If not, I'll keep on checking all the elements. Once this is done, that means, let us say in an example, we'll see with an example. Let us say a of 5 I have given. After reading the elements, if my array of elements has 1 2 3 4 5, and if I give n is equivalent to, let us say, 3, what will happen in this loop? Okay, we'll see with